Tracy Brimer Cope, formerly Tracy Brimer. My mom applied for an American visa. Like, she made so many mistakes. My sister helped her. Her passport was expired, so she came to Abuja for an interview. You know how American embassy is, like, if you make any mistake, next, like... So it got to our turn. They found out there were so many mistakes. They told her to go back outside, correct the mistake, and come back. Is that not God? That's God. So she came back and her visa was granted. She was shook. She was like, what? I'm like, before that, Pastor Jerry told us to download pictures. So I downloaded the picture of my mom. I'm an American visa, put my mom's passport there. That was the same week. Pastor Jerry told us to download that picture, and that was the same week my mom got her American visa. 5 years, 5 years. So secondly, my sister has been living in America. She's not lived in America up to 3 years. She has an American passport. How about that? That's God. So I live in South Africa. So I came to Nigeria 2022, came to renew my passport, thinking, oh, I'm just coming to stay for 2 weeks. 2 weeks turned into 7 months. At some point I gave up, I'm not gonna lie, because I introduced my mom to NSPPD. Some point I gave up because I just felt like watching NSPPD, like so many people giving testimonies, like, I don't want to be a spectator, I want to be part of it. So my mom continued. Thank you so much, Pastor Jerry, for encouraging us, for not giving up on us, for making us trust in God, we the youth, like just believing in God. I'm so, so grateful for you, for our generation. May God continue to bless you, bless your generation, bless your kids. So my mom encouraged me, so I went back. This time I went back with full force. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to be super intentional. And thank you, Amy Ozori, for introducing me to NSPPD. I came back with full force, being intentional, not missing one day, knowing Nigeria, the data and all of that, bad connection, but I kept staying. January, I fasted 21 days. Like, I love food. People that know me, I don't joke with food. So fasting for 21 days, 6 to 6, was very hard, but I was super intentional, continue praying. Lo and behold, March, I got my visa and I went back to South Africa. In that my period of 7 months of waiting, I was just like, next year I'm going to download all the things I want for next year. Like how Pastor Jerry would say, download it, make the vision, make it plain. So I downloaded the ring I wanted. I downloaded the man I wanted, white man, smart. I downloaded that we're going to do our wedding in Italy. That's going to happen. We've done our traditional wedding. Before all of that happened, I traveled to London. I was planning to relocate to London. So I asked God for 2 things. A man that's intentional, and 2, the second one, to gain admission. I traveled to London. Pastor Jerry said, October, he said, that was the week of God of suddenly. Pastor Jerry said, something is going to happen to you suddenly in 24 hours. I was in London. I just said, hey, amen. I didn't know what the suddenly would be. In the space of that 24 hours, Michael Cope called me. He told me, girl, I've been very selfish. I've always been in love with you. I want to get married. I want to have babies. What are your intentions? Business. I'm coming to pick you up from the airport. Like, I was like, is this how it happens? I didn't believe it. I was like, okay, when are you coming? When are you coming? I came. He came to the airport, picked me. He wrote me a love letter. No one has written me a love letter telling me how he loves me. We got married. Then, here's the catch. We got married. Now I need to move from my model visa to a spousal visa. So we applied in January. So we just expect, normally they say it takes 12 months, but I'm just like, I already told God I'm marrying this year. It's happening. I don't know how it's going to happen. So we didn't do anything, any plans and everything. He was saying, you know what, wait till you get a spousal visa before we start planning the traditional wedding in Nigeria. So August, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go forward. Like, I serve a big God. This is so small for him. Like, why would I be waiting? So I went on to plan my wedding without my visa. Who does that? No one. Everybody thought I was crazy, but I was just like, God will not forsake me. So my friends, have good friends. This is what I keep telling people. So my friends are Christians. They tapped into the faith. They booked their flight. All my friends are coming from London for my wedding. I kid you not. They tapped into that testimony, booked their flight, pay for a share. Be like, if the bride can plan a wedding, then why can't we just book our flight? So August, September, October, everybody's saying, how are you going to do this wedding? Because if you come to Nigeria, you're not going back. I'm like, okay, let's see. October, the week of around settlement. Pastor Jerry said, immigration challenge settled.
The Lord has settled your immigration issues, sorted with ease. The Lord has settled your processes, broken for your sake. The Lord has settled you.
I said amen. I downloaded that, keep on praying every day. That same week, I got my visa. Now, the whole squad is coming to Nigeria to do my traditional wedding. And we're going to testify. You guys are not even ready